What is up, my friend? Skip that. That didn't exhausted. Like, I actually got some sleep tonight. Or last night. I actually got some sleep. Kind of. Halfway. I am very surprised that I managed to get some rest-ish. Because it was half sleep and half not. I went to bed at like 3, and I was half awake at like 4, and then at 6, then at 7, then at 9, and I was like sleeping but not sleeping. It was really weird. So I'm not rested at all, but I got sleep. So my eyes are heavy as shit. I'm sitting here like, Look this head, the only one left. Dragons back, don't give back what they take. Oh no, there will be blood shed. The only thing I ever know. I woke up at 5 today, then I slept from 7:30-ish. Oh, 7:30 to 8-ish? Damn. And yeah, I'm reaching the end of my my financial aid program that I'm in. I got until March. So we're leaning towards the early pension. And hopefully we can get something for that. Or we will have to extend for another like few years. Because right now we're not really doing anything because I am not fit for the work environment. As both, like, you know, the psychiatry, like my contact nurse is saying, my my home support says the same thing, and like my financial aid person also are leaning towards that as well, because everything is just fucked. And now I'm in a program within the psychiatry which is gonna take a long time. Like, we're gonna have leaning towards pensional. Yes, that's where like a lot of them are leaning towards, because I have gotten the diagnosis of schizotypical, which apparently is very common for like personality, like it's a very common like personality disorder. Common, I use that word lightly, but it's a personality disorder that's just like having a lot of like the troubling mental disorders all packed into one. So it's not a very treatable thing, because I have nodes in ADHD, I have nodes in a lot of different things. So like it's not a it's not a schizophrenic type deal, but it's in kind of like in the same like kind of like psychotic spectrum. But I'm leaning towards more like ADD than ADHD, because I'm not as hyperactive or hyper intensive or whatever the fuck H stands for. So I don't really have that. I got diagnosed as a child, but they didn't write it anywhere. Lovely. I gotta love it when that happens. So yeah, I have my diagnosis, and now I'm gonna have to go into a program that's gonna start next fall. But here's the thing. My financial aid ends next fall. At least the program, right? So we're in a bit of a fucking situation, right? I have a few months and a few meetings with my contact nurse for her to like kind of like, you know, gauge the situation, be like, send some papers and stuff towards you know, my financial aid spokesperson, and then they would have to like come up with like something to see if I am eligible for early early pension and shit. So I feel like the last few streams have been fueled more in the sense of escapism more than what do you call like me, you know, doing the hobby or trying to like entertain. And I do apologize for that because I also feel like what do you call like the last few streams have been kind of lackluster in content. Like me just playing the game, just escaping from everything. Playing for over 24 hours and just being an absolute mess. I do apologize for using this, my actual platform, as an escape method. Because that's not what my platform is for. My platform is more for, like, you know, trying to, you know, give content out for people. For me, it doesn't matter. I just come to talk for a bit and say hello. That's completely fine. That's completely fair. But at the same time, my platform is more for, you know, trying to, like, you know, bring, like, you know, some entertainment for folks and, you know, so people have some like place to like, you know, hang out and have some fun and not watch somebody destroy themselves mentally. That's not really what my platform is for. You know what I mean? So yeah, into the game after this song. It's gotta be strong and it's gotta be sound and it's gotta be fresh. I fucked up. And then all of a sudden I disappear. I mean, to be fair, that's completely fine. Chatters like appear and disappear at all times. Singing sad cat. Hey! I need a Siki. I need a Siki. Holding out for a seek till the end of the night. That would be a fucking horrifying thing. Holding out for a seeker. What the fuck am I supposed to do? The hell am I supposed to do? Oh, that's a scary thought. But I do kind of like the fact that they took the assassin logo and basically just made it two hatchets or bearded axes or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's actually kind of nice. I just noticed after like almost 120 hours in this game. Of course, I have many more hours than actual gameplay because nonsense. But you know, that's typical for people. I think at least 1,000 hours in, or 1,000 or 1,000 to 2,000 hours in Final Fantasy has just been me sitting AFK somewhere. Yo, Sixter, yo, chat. What's up, Gravity? Now, here's the question. I have like, actually no. I think I'm gonna start off by taking away these these 3 raid points here and try to see if I can finish up Ravensthorpe. But we have like 2 more areas. I think we have Essex and Sussex. I think we have these 2 areas left to do on the map. So I think I'm gonna take and do Odin. Suggested power level, like suggested power 120. I think you're a bit wrong on that one. It's a suggested power 331. totally not because of the fucking power scaling. No. But yeah, I'm at 300. I'm a power 301, and I was supposed to do it at 120. Bruh. So yeah, I'm probably gonna finish up the. Probably gonna focus a little bit on the Odin saga because I want to go a little bit more around in this game before ending it. But first we are gonna take down these 3 raid points. Which also means we're gonna switch over to our raiding gear. Alrighty then. I actually forgot something. Hold on. I think I forgot something major. Death. Death to all who betrayers. Death to all who don't agree with me. Anyway. Move it. I want to manage my crew.
I'd like to reorganize the crew.
Yeah. Steen. We need Willy! So now we have Birna, we have Willy, and we have Finir from the story.
Found who you needed?
Yes.
I will see you later.
I will see you later, friend. Alright, we added Finir, we added Willy to the crew. To the crew. We added him to the crew, chat. The crew. Start off with a little bit of raiding to start the day.
Hey!
Hey!
To the waves.
Alright. Well, seems like we just...
Sail out! Let's have a song.
Let's just stop the singing. And then we go to this. Our raid music.
Sail! Catch the wind!
Because Witcher is just that good. Now, who would be interested in watching, like, actually having, like, some, what do you call, like, I think after, what do you call it, Assassin's Creed, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from, the big open world games. I still plan on doing Far Cry 5, Gravity, don't you worry about it, but I think we're gonna have to take a little bit of a break from it. And I'm thinking about doing, like, more, you know, like, the kind of, like, content that I normally do, such as, like, what do you call it, like, something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, or maybe some For Honor, if people would be interested in that. Even though I will have to start all over in For Honor, because we don't have any cross progression, which is neither here nor there. So I wanted to ask if people would be, what do you call it, interested in, like, you know, the return of that type of content. I know what you're gonna play next. What? I mean, honestly, I would love to play Tekken 8 next if I had the money for it. It's a secret for now. Let me guess, you're thinking about me playing Assassin's Creed, like Assassin's Creed, man. Watch Dogs Legion again.
Sail down.
Nope. Okay.
Knock the idiot down. Fight!
Why are these? Why do these guys have skulls on them? Somebody's already down. What the fuck, Finia? What are you doing? Billy, what are you doing? That's not even Billy, that's Birna. What fucking level is this supposed to be? 370! I forgot about that. Hamptonshire is still very fucking high level. I completely forgot about that. Get the fuck up. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Oh God, there's that. I am not sure if I like the implications that, what do you call it, Gilly is making here. They're scary. Hey! Oh, I can't destroy that from here. That's on the other side of it. Oi! Is that Birna again? Oh, this time it's Finia. You old fucking hound.
Your time's up, kid!
What the fuck? Okay. Hey-ya! Yeah, yeah. This might be over level for me, but even then, I shall prevail.
Hey, come here a moment.
Because of the when you suspect your English, when you suspect your lieutenant to be one of the enemy because like one of the enemies because that he's wearing a full-on knightly armor.
Give me a hand with this.
Speaking sad cat. Yeah. I'm really bad with secret